Hey guys, how's it going? Glad to be back. As you know, I've been in Moscow for a couple of weeks dealing with, talking with the Smart Deck guys. I got back to Miami about a week ago. I'm here to sort my visa out, so it's going to probably take me another couple of weeks and then back to Moscow on a more permanent basis to carry on working with the Smart Deck guys. Such a pleasure to work with people like that, really smart. I know it seems like there's not a lot going on at the moment. You know, we're not putting any development updates out. I mean, as you know, Smart Deck are going through this assessment period where they're looking at what we've got. Because remember, we're not going back to square one. I mean, after our last development debacle, we're not going back to square one. We've got 400,000 lines of code that we built in Dublin over a year's time with some very talented developers. So Smart Deck are assessing that line by line. It's, they're also researching the whole non-custodial aspect, whether we stick with Plasma, whether ZK snarks, zero knowledge snarks are a better solution, going in-depth, detailed research on that. And, they need X amount of time. And until they've had that time, they're just not going to speak out there. They're just not going to say stuff that they don't know. So they need that amount of time, and we're giving them that amount of time. And once they've had that amount of time, they say they need till about mid-June. At that point, they'll be able to say, right, this is what we've got. This is where we stand right now. This is what we still need to do. This is probably how long it's going to take us. And at that point, then we all know what it's going to take. It's not the Digitex marketing team giving you development updates. It's the actual development team giving you development updates. So it's painful for us to go through this little process right now where it seems like there's nothing going on. It's just the way we've got to do it. To rebuild that credibility, it's just the way we've got to do it. I mean, we've got the marketing right. We've taken that token up to 15 cents twice now. We're going to do it again. We know exactly what to do. We've got all kinds of crazy plans going on. We're well funded. We've doubled our marketing team size. We've now got this really talented PR agency working with us too that we're strategizing with on a daily basis. They've got mad contacts all over the world for allowing us to focus on Asia, Japan, China, South Korea, as well as Russia as well. So we've got a lot going on with the marketing that you're not even seeing right now. We're not really doing anything in the public light, but we're building all this stuff up, all this content, all these ideas and plans for how we're going to run with this once Smart Deck give us the go ahead. So there is a lot going on in the background. We're gonna blast out the gates when this is ready, mid-June, maybe a little bit after mid-June, but we're gonna blast out the gates. We really are, and it's all gonna go off again. If you're selling tokens at 2.3 cents today, you're gonna feel a little silly in a couple of weeks. That's all I'm saying. I've got a couple of really exciting developments to share with you. I'm actually rewriting the white paper to add a couple of things in there that we came up with in Russia with the Smart Deck. Very exciting developments, just really just make this a unique, interesting, we'll make it a very, very popular exchange. Covered the marketing, covered the token price. Oh yeah, and I'm on Twitter now. So I know a lot of you are getting a bit antsy that, I've disappeared or something. I ain't going nowhere. So now I'm on Twitter, so you'll be able to contact me on there. I've never really been on Twitter, I've got to be honest with you, but I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to be a lot more visible from this point onwards. So yeah, in a nutshell, it's all good. Don't be put off by the fact that it seems like there's nothing happening. There is plenty happening in the background. We're going to kick off that wait list again soon. It's all going to kick off again. It's all going to kick off like crazy. Very excited, and I'd just like to say thanks to everyone for sticking with us, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, cheers guys.